we began to rebid this cycle out, this 4-year cycle, for the first time when I was there. We decided at that time, let's have one contractor, let's run it for a 4-year contract. So we had one contractor operating on the system for a complete cycle. That way I felt that we could manage that better than having multiple years during the cycle or multiple contractors out there. Beginning when we were loading up to do this work, I had different types of crews out there. I had probably roughly between 60 and 80 men out there during the season. Half the operation was doing that reclamation work. The other half was working the floor, ensuring that I had all that non-compatible vegetation under control on the floor, whether it was hand cutting or herbicide applications. So it was kind of a two-tiered type operations, or two sets of crews that were doing that. As we started cleaning that up and getting things under control, then my workforce started declining. I didn't need as many guys out there throughout the whole season. So then as we fast forward to say today, I roughly have about 24 guys out there, and they work through the whole season, primarily from about April to December, and they do variable tasks for me, from the herbicide operations on the floor to some incidental tree work to some incidental mowing here and there, or something else that might come up that we're looking to tweak or add into the program. One thing that I'm very proud of here at the Power Authority and the way I've designed my program is I've been very focused on my workforce. And I realized years ago, and I saw it happening, where certain areas, being able to maintain that workforce for you was always going to be a concern. So what I did here was, I know with the size of my program, and if I bid it out a certain way, that some of my contractors could come in here and knock out my work in 4 or 5 weeks. I didn't want that to happen. I wanted the work to be able to last a longer period of time, because there's always something that comes up throughout the year that I need crews for. And I wanted that knowledge. I wanted that workforce that knew me, knew my system, and wanted to keep coming to work here. So I was able to structure my contracts so that I could bring a contract force in here in April and keep them through December. And part of that was understanding the exact number of guys that I really needed to do all the work throughout the year. You know, I could bring in 60, 70 guys again now and knock this work out again 6, 8 weeks. Do I really want to do that? No, because I don't get the consistency. I don't get the same guys back. When you look at what I've got right now, I've got guys that have been working with me on my property since I've been here. You know, and some of them have been here even longer than that. So I have foremen that have been with me 15 years, 20 years, and they're out here doing the work for me. They know what I want. They know how I'm doing my work. Not only that, they're familiar with my lines. They know the landowners out there. They know the people at the Power Authority that are interfaced with them, from our real estate administrators to our GIS personnel to now my foresters. And the work is so much smoother. There's a lot of ownership in it and a lot of pride from them in the work as well. Because it isn't my work, it's our work. I always tell them it's not me that does the IVM out here. It's not me that's getting all the recognition. Because when I step in front of the public and talk to people about it, it's you guys too. You guys are part of the program. It's our program. We did it together. We got here together.